Welcome to myprojectbazaar.com. Okay, this is our project title for the dictionary based secure provenance compression for wireless sensor networks. Okay, this is our abstract for the domain of cloud computing. So the cloud is a model for enabling services uses ubiquitous, convenient and on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources. Due to the energy and bandwidth limitations of wireless sensor networks, it's crucial that data provenance for these networks be as compact as possible, even if the compression techniques are useful for the encoding information, and the size of data will be traversed from the network packets. Here the data will be processed from source and destinations to the addressing of the data proposing for a dictionary based scheme. So with the supporting of the dictionary, a path index instead of the path itself is enclosed with the data packet, and since every packet path index is assigned for a code of dictionary and its size dependent of the number of nodes, creating the number of nodes and every nodes assigned to the particular files. Previously we will fragmenting the files. So furthermore, as for the scheme blinds the packet and its through, and the sketch uses a secure packet sequence number generation techniques, and it can define against most of the known provenance attacks. This is the flow diagram for the dictionary based processing data. The domain of cloud. The cloud means we can use our data for anywhere, anytime in the world for same environment. This is the concept of cloud, and here this cloud using we will storing and retrieving data. So first one is the profile creation. The profile creation means the every user has assigned some username and password. When the user are coming to the cloud, they enter the username and password. The username and password both are match is go for next page. The next one is the network home. The network home is just a descripting about the basic networking data. For example, source and destinations, the file names. These are some few descriptions will be processed. Next one is the data process. The data process means what are those process we will discuss about the cloud. The file upload and download. It's networking based technical terms as the file send and receive. First here the user will be choosing the particular files. The file format will be displayed .text or PDF. The file for example we are choosing the PDF file. So the file will first one the file will be fragmented into the number of files. I am choosing the PDF file as .pdf. The file will be fragmented. So the here the PDF file with every pages are to be considered as the particular files. So the PDF is splitting the 14 files. 14 files will be splitted. So the data will be splitted into the particular files. The next one is the data owners splitting the particular files. The files will be go for the node selection. Here we will using the creating for the number of nodes. For example, I am creating the 50 nodes. Next again 50 nodes. Now I am choosing only 14 nodes. The reason is we have only 14 files, so the 14 files are to be assigned for the 14 nodes. So the every nodes are assigned to the particular files, so the data will be assigned. So here we will creating some particular indexes, node 1, node 2, node 3. These are some indexes based on our networking nodes. Next one, the data will be coming into the network dictionaries. So next the data will be checking on the number of base stations, which base stations through the data will be processed. Again finally the data will be stored into the cloud server. The cloud server is data will be successfully stored, but again the user is download the particular files. So the user is authenticating the file. The access is denied or not. The permission is granted. The user successfully to download the data. Okay, now the demo section is start for the dictionary based secure provenance compression for wireless sensor networks. Okay, this is our home page. Next so go for the new user. So this is the new user details. so John surname வந்து 08031993 India username வந்து John also John. So validate it's a valid password, so it's go for register. They enter successfully the registration, otherwise yes. Okay, so this is the login page. Every user has assigned some username and password. The username and password both are matched, so go for next page. The next one is the data selection. So this is our username for node A to the node D is the source and destination. So here file chooser choosing particular records. So this is our record for the drops file as the drops.pdf. This is our file, so let's go for next. The next one is the username name John. Select the nodes, so mode of network. So these are some types of networks, the hexagonal, Poisson and the Gaussian and the real networks. Choosing the hexagonal is the one of the types. So file path, again choosing the particular files. So this is our file. So our process, when I click to the process, the data is successfully stored into the database. So next one is the upload. So PDF, the file selection draft.pdf. So confirm the file will be confirmed. So proceed. So the details are go for the data owner. Here the data owner is splitting the particular files. So this is one file and the splitter files are 14. So access, the user given file is to the data owner to split the file. So go for selection. This is the selection node. So creating the number of nodes 100. These are the 100 nodes. So the counting for splitting files is 14. So here choosing the 14 particular files. This is the PDF files. So the go for file transferring. File transferring is the number of files is 14. The replicated nodes, the nodes of the data will be replicated. So go for PDF. The next, so the 14 files assigned to the nodes. So the files are assigned to the cloud servers, the replication. So next step, here using the get the files. So the files into 14, this is the original file. So it's go for file request. The file request is to the process, so the drops.pdf. So go for the authentication. So the authentication means the username and password as the file names. The file names is the drops.pdf. This is our file. So please verify the file, valid file name. So verify, valid user, go ahead. So the file will be processed. So view the file content. So here the content will be displayed to choosing the which of the file we will be used. Here we will using the one PDF file format as the draft.pdf. So it has some data to be displayed. So here the choosing the draft.pdf, it has the four pages, as the every pages are to be considered as the particular files. So the file will be displayed. Okay, so this is the file content to be view for the draft.pdf. So this is the content. So next we go for the download. So download a file. Here the user is upload the file. Next the user is to be download the file. So this is the source file to the destination dictionaries files. Okay, so download the destination file, download successfully. So here the data will be successfully processed on the draft.pdf. So the file is successfully downloaded. So let's go for the performance graph. The graph will be displayed. Okay, so this is the graph diagram for the performance analysis to the dictionary based files using. So this is the some graphs based on the drops pdf. So the pdf name is drops, the file splitting, nodes, and the replication data. What are the levels of percentage will be processed into the data. Okay, the demo is finished. Thanks for listening.